This woman cut off her own hair, then took out the hair dye and changed the color of her hair. Next, she sprinkled disinfectant on the floor to erase any signs that she had been there. After that, she picked up a hammer and smashed it against her face. She wanted to make herself disappear completely and frame her husband for murdering her. Half a year ago, she used her husband's credit card to buy a lot of luxury goods, creating the illusion that her husband was facing a financial crisis. She also bought a high-value insurance policy for herself, with her husband as the beneficiary. Then she made friends with her pregnant female neighbor and told her that her husband often abused her. When the neighbor came to visit, after the neighbor finished using the toilet, she took the opportunity to take a urine sample to pretend that she was pregnant and disguise herself as a victim. It was her wedding anniversary with her husband that day. After making sure her husband had gone out, she created another scene of being a victim. To make her plan more perfect, she even wrote a diary. From the time they were in love to their marriage, she made up stories in the diary saying that her husband was a jerk who often abused her. The diary seemed both real and cruel. Then she put the diary into the fireplace to create the false impression that her husband was destroying the evidence and deliberately left clues for the police. Seeing that her plan was almost successful, she drove away alone and went to another villa, waiting for her husband to be arrested. Just as she expected, the police quickly found the clues and suspected that the husband had murdered his wife. Unexpectedly, after his wife disappeared, the man smiled when facing the media. He greeted everyone warmly and even took photos with beautiful women. He didn't look at all like someone whose wife had gone missing. His strange behavior made him a trending topic. The media reported that he was a jerk. His wife had disappeared mysteriously, but he was living a carefree and happy life. That night, he held a prayer meeting for his wife. Just then, the female neighbor suddenly showed up and said that he was a scumbag who had abused his pregnant wife. This unexpected news threw the scene into chaos. When questioned by the police, the man said that he didn't know that female neighbor at all. The police took out a photo of his wife and the neighbor, and they seemed to be on very familiar terms. Moreover, after investigation, there was his wife's bloodstain in the kitchen. The police also showed him the credit card debt records, which showed the luxury goods he had bought, and that his wife's insurance beneficiary was him. All the evidence pointed to the man having murdered his pregnant wife. Realizing that he had been wronged, he angrily smashed a wine glass. After the police left, he gradually calmed down. He knew he had to prove his innocence and started looking for the next clue. He thought of a wooden house. When he opened the door, he found that the whole room was filled with luxury goods. He was stunned. If the police saw the scene, the charge of him murdering his wife would be confirmed.